Big up everybody. Welcome back to American Waffle. This is the 69th nice episode of the American Waffle Show. And no, I'm sorry to disappoint all of the people that are already in here. This will not be a reaction to Saeed's tiered list stream. I'm sorry. We aren't. Sorry guys, we're not going to do
tier
it.
List?
Yeah.
The tier list.
We're leaving money on the table, TJ.
I know we're leaving money on the table. I can't believe it, because
every dollar counts, man. You know what I mean? That's what they say, man. 1,000 views per dollar. That's what they say, isn't it? So listen, we're missing out on an extra dollar there, man. That could have been $2 for you, man.
Believe it or not, we are going to talk ball here. This is the American Waffle Show. So as you know, super chats will get your favorite creator locked in the cell. Like the video, comment, subscribe. Vader is already shaking his head because he knows what's coming. Vader, by the way, Miggy Almiron is in Major League Soccer now, so you cannot vote him in. He plays for Atlanta United, so you
FYI, Vader.
FYI, just FYI. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, people. But yes, big up everybody. How you guys doing? You good?
I'm doing amazing. Man. I want to shout out the boys. Big up to African Nation, man. We standing on 10 toes today, so we happy, man. We happy around there. How's American Nation feeling, man? How's American Nation feeling?
America's great because I'm proud to be an American. You know what I mean? We didn't. It sounds like we didn't play international football. We didn't play, so I'm not worried about it. No,
it kind of sounds like to me, if I may say so. It sounds like to me, if I may say so myself, you sound like a bit like Hulk Hogan there, mate. You know what I mean? It's what it's like to chill out, man. You know what I mean? That's his theme song. You know what I mean? Let's calm down that answer.
Why do I sound like Hulk Hogan?
Saying you're a real American. You know what I mean?
I am a real American.
You don't know. You don't
fight for the rights of every man. No, I know. I get the theme song joke. Thank you.
Now
you know what? This is why we have the jail cell, people. So if you wanna go ahead and send Ahmed in there real quick, go ahead and do that, Trevor. Funny. It's original, Nick. Hey, Nick, make another hour and a half long reaction to Saeed's tiered list so I can watch it.
Oh my! Wow!
Well,
all this pent up anger and stuff. Yeah, I'm not liking this, man. Let's talk about.
I'm not angry. I'm actually having a good time.
You're
not angry after the loss to Canada?
Man.
I was more angry after the loss to Panama than I was to Canada, because that was actually more embarrassing.
Is that so interesting?
Listen, man. Shout out Henri, man. Gonna have the streets in a way Salah could never. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
Sorry, Nick. I hadn't watched it yet. I was just making an assumption.
That is true.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch that. I mean, do we really want to talk about this? Do we really want to start the show talking about this garbage?
Okay, you don't have to talk about it. Let's acknowledge the defeat to Canada.
Yeah. Can we acknowledge how you have felt part?
What are we doing? Acknowledge
you, man. You man have genuinely failed a good manager,
as a host,
Mauricio Pochettino.
You conduct this show. And you don't need to succumb to the peer pressure of Ahmed just trying to ram his agendas.
No, here's the thing. I figure if he talks long enough, somebody's gonna get tired.
No. He does not stop talking.
Listen, I don't like this.
I would say, hey, good game.
It's not nice because when Somalia loses, when Canada loses, I know what people try to do here. I think it's only fair.
Respectfully,
no one cares about Somalia, and no one
at Somalia results, bro.
You know what I mean?
You're the only one that mentions Somalia. That's like me coming up here and being like, "Yo, every time Peru loses, I get crashed on." No one here except for me has ever brought up Peru, bro. Just like no one here except for you ever brings up Somalia. Can we move on to the tier list, please?
No. We're not doing this. How can we call ourselves?
We're not doing that.
How can we call ourselves American Waffle and not talk about the United States of America in the international break? You know what I mean?
I'm not hearing this. Everybody who's not American.
Aren't a lot of you guys rumored to get Jonathan David?
Yes. So
yeah, you guys are.
Why not? Why not? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yeah.
Aren't you gonna bring Jonathan David on a free? Vader? Aren't you targeting him?
No.
I'm not Vader, man. Are you seeing this, bro? Wow, Vader, they're even meeting you, Vader. They're meeting you.
I know.
Wow,
muting him. Nobody's muting him.
Wow, beta. You see,
nobody's muting him.
This is crazy. Jonathan David for a free backup to Holland. I take that actually. I take that.
He's cold.
You're desperate for a striker.
I saw him score live against Peru.
Yeah.
Live. Yeah, it was
a great game. Great game.
That's nothing special.
The someone else besides me mentioning Peru counter just went up to 1.
Well, at the time of the
game, have you ever seen Peru play live?
Once, a very long time ago.
Okay, I did over the summer Copa America against the Maple Leaf Merchants, and the Maple Leaf Merchants won 1-0.
Yep.
You see,
only winning 1-0 against Peru.
We were respectful. We were like, let's have a professional.
Peru were down.
Why are we cooking Canada for this? Because listen, Canada's a young nation of football in terms. We shouldn't be cooking them. Man. United States, you're spending money in infrastructure about football. So listen, you guys should be doing the business. No excuses. Can we talk about your team, please?
You want to talk about the United States?
Million. Yes. Listen, this is the stream to talk about. This is American Waffle.
We brought in. Okay, you want to hear what I have to say? We were missing a lot of our players, and we played like it. And Poch's tactics didn't help.
Where are the violins?
Christian Pulisic was an absolute nightmare to watch. A nightmare.
Mauricio, I can't.
Bro, it was so bad. It was so bad to watch. And then Chris Richards, what the hell? That guy looked like he should be playing League One, but he's starting center back for Crystal Palace. This guy is brutal.
Are you nervous for next summer? Are you nervous?
I'm nervous for what? I know we're not going to win anything. I wouldn't be surprised if we got grouped again. I'm dead serious.
Really? You're not going to make the knockouts?
No.
Wow.
I don't think so.
Wow.
I don't think so. Unless we get extremely lucky with our group.
Also,
if England's in your group, you guys were
if England's in our group, yeah, we'll go through for sure.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, because England bottled it against the United States for some reason. I don't understand.
It's Tuchel against Poch. There's levels to the game. Man.
That would be
that's some nasty football right there.
Prime
right there. Yeah.
But
big up Warrior.
What I will say though is, with having experienced Poch last season, don't be too critical on the center backs. I know Chris Richards isn't that great, but I know he's a lot better than what Poch is making him look out to be.
Dude was sleepwalking out there against Panama.
Poch sets up his defense in such a suicidal manner. He doesn't. He doesn't cover them in any glory.
Can I put my hand up on that?
You cannot.
I need to. Listen, I have to put my hand up on
the way he sets up the midfield, it doesn't help the center backs whatsoever.
I have the gun on. What are you talking about, bro? But listen, I just have to say, Mark, were you watching the game? Remind me when
I'm putting Ahmed on the bottom row. This is absolutely ridiculous.
I don't know. Remind me, were you watching the game, Marshall? The first one against Panama.
Yeah,
were you? Because I thought me and you were doing a Casually FC stream on your channel.
I had it in the background. I multitask just like you multitask with WWE.
You were telling me though on the stream when I asked
you your game catalog on Steam.
When I was asking you privately in private chat, you were informing me I never watch Harambo. I don't watch Pot Taliban. So what happened there?
I literally tuned in for the last 15 minutes.
So you didn't watch the first 75 minutes. So you didn't watch the full game.
I did it for TJ because I'm a good friend.
So that's 50. So you did it. So you did the 15-minute hype
thing. That's TJ. Is he a good friend?
I think Marshall's a good friend. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the sort of lacking football
I'm not
analysis.
angry,
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
See, this is the sort of lacking football analysis here that
that didn't land me on a tier list. Is that?
You know what I mean? Uncomfortable conversations. I don't know that,
guys. Would
you
pick up TJ from the airport?
What happened?
Would you pick up TJ from the airport?
Oh yeah. And if I can't do it, I'll send an Uber.
Right.
Oh, how nice!
I appreciate that. So
just
you're
like if
so
someone
you're
please sends Ahmed to the cell, I will give 5 memberships.
I just want you to know, guys. You see, I want you to just analyze something. I've been Somalia nation day one. Marshall's only decided to be Peru nation now because US nation has failed.
Uh-oh.
Arson, where's the rest of the
That's
panel?
nasty.
Das ran away again, and then Will is late, so he will be joining us late.
I just want to point out as well, I know RSM ain't talking about Somalia nation when we don't talk about Ecuador nation around here. He's the only one glazing out Ecuador nation. So respect RSM. Chill out RSM on that one too.
Only one respecting, bro. Bro, you're in the 200s. I'm top 25 in the world. What are we talking about?
Listen. Tell me when you make it into the quarterfinals of a World Cup. Thank you very much.
We will return to this. We will return to this. We will be returning to this.
Okay, I literally do not want to talk about United States
let's run it.
Football.
Let's
These
run
guys
it.
are fucking awful. But I would love to run.
Let's talk about some top players in the Prem
of the season in the Premier League so far. We'll go ahead and get it up. We're gonna run a 4-3-3, not a 4-4-3 like those frauds over at Chelsea do. We'll go ahead and get this going. By the way, the cell does still exist, people. The cell does exist. Boo. They're just gonna have to shut. Yeah. So go ahead and get your super chats in if you would like. And if the person that you voted in is in the cell when it's time for them to vote, they don't get a vote. We just skip right over them.
Yeah.
Those are the rules.
Yeah. I just want to also. No, that's fair. And just want to point out also, man, you move like brokies right now. Let's get the money up, lads. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Chelsea fans no money. So
that's it, man. Come on, man.
That's true.
Shout out Chelsea, man. Shout out Chelsea, man.
Something like that. Yeah, shout out Chelsea, something like that. I'm actually gonna change this background because it looks hella weird.
Have you guys been missing like football, like Prem football? Have you been missing?
No,
not really.
I've never felt better. I've never felt better. I'll be honest.
It's like a healthy cleanse.
Yeah, well, I love international football. I'm not
I like international football.
Yeah, I love international football. So I never mind it.
It's a shame. I don't know. Like, actually, it's nicer because it's in the Americas. It's like at normal times, like after work, 8:30. You know, later times when you can actually catch the games. It's a lot easier to watch the games, to be honest. Versus like, if I had Premier League, La Liga, and all that stuff like at the same time they have over in Europe, I'd be watching a lot more football.
Yeah, I mean the game versus Mexico was a killer because that game actually started at 10:30. It ended up being a loss, but yeah.
I saw a little bit of that game too. It's unfortunate you guys lost.
Yeah, it was tough. Did you guys?
Y'all got robbed. Should have been a pen.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, should have been a pen.
We're a young nation to the game, so they don't give us respect.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Lock him up.
Yeah, thank God. It's about time. That was super late. Ahmed, jail's 10 for you. It's for your mental health. Into the slammer you go. Yes, into the slammer you go. So I'm just going to leave the super chat right over your face. And yes, come on, let's do
there you go.
Let's do left back first.
All right,
quick. Left back first.
we gotta do goaltender first. We gotta do goaltender first. All right. I have started the timer. Let me move it down here. No, this is an interesting one, to be honest with you. This is a really interesting one.
I thought it was pretty straightforward. I ain't gonna
lie. Are there any restraints on how many?
Actually, no, it's not that straightforward. Actually,
no, it's not. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it is. I don't know if it is, Marshall.
Oh, fuck.
I think the obvious is everybody
between
two
for me.
Who's it for you?
Ederson
for me, it's between Sells and Raya.
Dude.
Because like Sells been phenomenal for Nottingham Forest, but Raya has also been like probably Arsenal's best player.
At least most consistently best.
I disagree. I'm gonna. Here's the thing is I'm gonna put. If I'm going to put one Arsenal player into this 11, it's not going to be Raya. I think he's been one of our better players.
As to how many players of each team we can put?
No.
Oh, okay.
But we're not. Don't be frauds and put in like 9 fucking Chelsea people. We're not.
No. But bro, come on, we're not.
I can't be so shameless.
Talk about our players. Yeah, have you seen us talk about our players, man? Do not worry about that.
Yeah. All right. So we'll just go ahead and let Marshall take the first vote. Who do you got?
Go ahead.
Oh, shit, dude. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go with Sells. I really think Sells has saved Nottingham Forest from so many results this season.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of the same thing with Arsenal, but considering the quality they have in front of them, it's not like what Arsenal have. I gotta give it to Sells, so I'm gonna give it to Sells. My vote.
Yep. Okay. That's one for Cells. Vader.
If my keeper was actually healthy this season, I'd definitely be considering him because I think when he's played, he's been really good. But I do agree with the two that we've narrowed it down to. I think the surprising one and the one that has to play because they're trying to do something special this season is Cells. I'd lean towards Cells in terms of being consistent, actually being surprising as well, because I think Forest they have one of the best like defensive records, obviously, but the quality of defense.
There's another Forest player that I'm putting in mine as well, for sure. Yeah, Forest have been so good.
On the defensive end, I hear it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll second Marshall with Cells.
Yep. RSM.
I don't know. I mean,
Big
I
up,
think
Will.
Big up.
I think personally, I think it is closer between Cells and Riot than you probably say, TJ. But I think just because in terms of the big name defenders that Riot has in front of him, I think Cells probably faces a bit more pressure and a bit more shots. And there have been games where I think Cells has definitely come up big. He's actually, I think right now he's only I think Riot has 11 clean sheets, Cells has 12. I think they've both been good this season, but I'd probably give it to Cells, to be honest, as well.
And Riot's annoying. He's annoying.
Why is Riot annoying?
Watching him, like him on the pitch when he goes to retrieve or goes out for those crosses, and he's always falling to the ground, humping the ground with the ball. Like he's an annoying.
Oh, you mean playing goalkeeper? Hey, yo.
No, he does too much. The theatrics, the drama, he does too much. So, yeah.
It's called time wasting, and he's very good at that. I will say that he is a very good time waster. Will,
I can't wait for the new rule. That'd be great.
Yeah, I actually can't wait for the new rule either. Do you know how many? You know how many goalkeepers are going to make errors going playing it out the back? I can't wait.
What about your keeper?
Dude, my keeper is the biggest problem. It annoys me too.
Okay, fair.
I'm not the biggest fan of the whole dark arts thing. Like either play it out or just kick it long. He's all right playing it out the back, but sometimes he makes boneheaded errors. Like he does his best Roberto Sanchez impression sometimes.
Oh yeah.
I say Roberto.
I'm giving him the O, bro. Give him the Robert, man. He doesn't deserve the
O. Will, wake up.
I'm up. Fucking hell. This is crazy, bro. How I just joined, I'm getting asked to wake up, bro. But I'm going the Nottingham Forest goalkeeper. I believe in
everybody's
I believe in poverty tax, right? Nobody expected them to be here. His defense is not as talented as Liverpool's and Arsenal's, and he's having a great season. So I just have some bias when it comes to that. Yeah, that's what I'll go with.
Yeah, I think that was pretty unanimous. I'm glad we all landed on that. Oh, good. Ahmed's still in the cell for another 5 minutes.
Will, you've been having late night
left back.
The Trent
left back, hurry, left back.
What happened, Vader?
I was just saying, Will's been having late nights keeping track of the Trent transfer rumors, details.
Oh, I mean, look, I saw Fabrizio. He pinned his tweet from like last season. Yeah. So, the game's the game, bro. It
was a green super chat. You got 10 minutes. You're cooked. You're cooked.
Ouch. We're doing left
back. Invader, you start.
Ooh, tough one. Very tough one. Now,
it is actually a really tough one, not gonna lie. There's a lot of good candidates.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm 100% gonna be shameless, and you know why. So go ahead.
Oh, you better.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna be shameless, and I'm very rarely shameless, and
definitely not.
When I look at my left backs or look at the left backs that have played this season, I know we got 3 Chelsea fans here, so I'm not doing this because they're here, but Cucurella should be in consideration.
But like, come on.
He should be in consideration. He's had a very good season. Not on the offensive end, because a lot of these like new age fans, right? They're like, oh, look at what he's doing offensively. Yeah, he's contributed. He's been really good. But I think he's also been very steady, very solid defensively. Now, where I'm torn is because when we also talk about kind of like expectations, when we talk about maybe having a surprising season, I think the consistency that we're seeing from Robinson, an American over at Fulham, I'm like, when I'm watching games, I'm like, yo, he should be out of there. Teams should be going to get him out of Fulham. And that's where I'm kind of conflicted. I think because there's Chelsea fans out here, I'm not going to waste a vote on Cucurella. I'm going to say Robinson.
That a boy. RSM.
Me personally, yeah. I mean, take away nothing from Anthony Robinson. I actually think he's been doing very, very well this season. I think, especially going forward, I think he's been doing a really, really good job. I think I remember the game against Liverpool. For Fulham, I mean, he was electric. I think he's the reason they even got any points out of that game. Like that's for me is what stands out as like the big game in my mind this season for Anthony Robinson. But me personally, I think I'm gonna have to. I would just give it to Cucurella, just because again, I think I've seen him come up with game winners this season. Legit, he's just like shots outside the box, running in headers, defensively 1-on-1. He's being asked to do a lot, to cover a lot of ground. It'll be like the 91st minute and he's still sprinting back to cover the space in behind. I just have to give Cucurella. I think Anthony Robinson's having a really, really great season. But I think Cucurella edges him just like defensively and offensively. I think his stats, I think his output is just a bit higher than Anthony Robinson's. Like I said, Anthony Robinson's an excellent season. Like I wouldn't feel any type of way if somebody chooses either or. You feel me? I think it just comes out to a bit of personal preference, but yeah.
Well, you're allowed to be shameless here. I mean, Ahmed's here, so you're allowed. Will, what do you got for left back?
Vardiol.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I think that he's been very good this season, but people don't want to talk about it because of how poor Man City have been just in general. So it kind of makes it seem like everybody is underperforming there. But no, like Vardiol for me is the best left back in the world. And I think that he's been playing at a very high level this season. I mean, like there's no weaknesses in his game.
That's not true, bro. He's been absolutely cooked and spun some games. What are we talking about?
No.
He's absolutely been twerking on the floor in some games defensively, bro.
See,
no, I'm not doing too much. No, stop. Because when we're doing team of the season, we have to. When we're doing team of the season, we have to speak about consistency. I think Guardiola has had very high highs, but his lows are ugly. He has single-handedly coughed up goals, bro.
Yes, but where have I said that Vardiol has had a flawless season? I just said that I think that he's played at a very high level. I mean, he's a defender.
You said he's the best left back in the world.
In the world, yes. There's not a left
back.
You
can't do that. You can't do that when you single-handedly cost your team games. I'm so sorry.
What?
You can't be the best left back when you cost your team.
What game did he cost him?
Hey, hold on. So players don't have bad games. So top players don't have bad matches. No,
it's too many. It's too many. That's my issue. It's too many. When you're defensive, when you're defensive, again, the further back you get in the pitch, the less you are allowed to make these mistakes. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so this is why I said RSM's doing too much, because he threw out the word twerking and all that stuff when he's referring to my defender. All right,
Gavardiol, come on, man, he's been spun some games.
Okay, Gavardiol, in my opinion, and obviously when we look at the totality of the season and what City's been like, because obviously we had that terrible run as a whole, he suffered from a team being very bad. The defender that Will's kind of propping up as well, and I agree. Defensively, when he's on, he's the best. He is the best. He's not been able to show it. I think he has been inconsistent this year. That's why I didn't consider him above the two that I mentioned. But let's not actually attack Will as well when he talks about the best left back. He is the best left back. Is he playing like that right now this season? No. Also, when we want to talk about Cucurella, he's had some games where he's been injured, made a comeback, showed his good form. Robinson's been very consistent. Gavardiol, I think he's been overplayed like many of my players. They had to play through not getting that much rotation. It suffered because of that. Let's just leave it at that. Let's stop with the twerking. Let's stop with being rubbish or being bad. Gavardiol, he's one of the best. Is he consistent this season? No. Let's chill. That's why I said you were doing too much, RSM. I didn't want to have to do that. All right.
Do what? That's actually very normal. I think that was well said. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. Like I can't. He's like, I don't want to have to do that. I'm like, that was actually very nice. Those are the crazy. Like with the way Vader cooked Das,
he actually didn't get
Vader. Here's the thing. Vader is on his way to having two good games in a row.
Vader is a true Canadian. He said the nicest thing possible and said, "I'm sorry I had to do that to you."
Oh yeah, I am Canadian.
Oh my God.
Okay, two good games in a row. Don't do that, TJ. I have many good games.
You're good. No, I'm just saying you're cooking more than usual. How about that? I'll be nice like a Canadian too. Go ahead, Will.
Yeah, sorry, but so just to like end it off, I think it's Vardiol, but if not him, then I would say Anthony Robinson. I think that he's been super good. I feel like he's gonna get a big move this summer, but he's been really good.
So. Yeah.
He deserves a big move, and it won't be to Arsenal because we're not that smart.
We got Miles Lewis-Skelly though.
Yeah, we got Miles Lewis-Skelly and injured Calafiore. Yeah, we are. We're about to get second place for the third year in a row. Ahmed.
I'm gonna go last if you don't mind on this one.
Oh, you're gonna go last?
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be shameless. I'm going Anthony Robinson. He has been extremely consistent. He stepped in as the captain for Fulham this season. And what do you need out of your captain? You need leadership and you need consistency. And he's been absolutely incredible. I think the U.S. could have used him this weekend, to be honest. Because we probably still would have lost. But here's the thing: it's true. Well, one left back wouldn't have helped the shit show that we saw this weekend. But going forward, he's extremely calm on the ball. Very sound defensively, all around. He's been the best left back in the league, and yes, there is a little bit of shamelessness to that. I've seen Cucurella have really good games. I hate him. I hate that Spanish side. So Bob, I think he's an absolute rat. I can't stand him, but he is a good footballer. But still, yeah, I'm going shameless, and I'm going with Anthony Robinson. Ahmed, here we go.
I'm a tiebreaker, man. Don't piss me off, bro.
Okay,
so what's the tie? If you just don't mind me, can you just like?
I was gonna. Okay, I mean,
it's one Vardiol.
Go ahead, Marshall. Go ahead, Marshall.
Because I had a pretty elaborate. Like, I was gonna be fair for everyone and explain why I'm voting what I'm voting. Right.
Fair enough. No, you know what, Marshall? Give the floor to us, my brother, please.
Oh, great.
So listen, this season for left back, there's a lot of good contenders. You have Miles Lewis-Skelly, who is electric since he's debuted, right? So he's in contention. You can consider him, right? I wouldn't blame people who considered him. One that I feel like goes under the radar is Kirkaz as well from Bournemouth. He's been pretty sensational for Bournemouth, and I feel like there's not that much respect put on Kirkaz. He's another one that I think after this season is going to get a big move away from Bournemouth. And yeah, he's been pretty talented for Bournemouth as well, and definitely one to consider. Obviously, Vardiol, considering he's probably been Man City's best player this season in terms of like overall consistency. Obviously, I agree with RSM. He has been found out a few times this season. That, to me, takes you out of consideration. And then at the end, really, for me, it's up in the air between Miles Robinson and Cucurella. And when you look at Robinson's
Anthony
DNA,
Robinson, not Miles. Miles is his
Miles,
brother.
I always get
less talented brother. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Robinson's always is up there. In terms of consideration,
he's in the MLS. What do you want me to say? He's in the MLS.
Just because in terms of GNA output, it is impressive. It is very impressive. But I think to me, and you guys already know what I'm going to vote. I'm going to vote Cucurella. And for me, in terms of what makes Cucurella just edge Robinson is the fact that what Robinson has in offensive stats, Cucurella makes up for it with an overall balance of defensively as well as offensively. This season, we've seen Cucurella play as a box crasher, as a left winger, as a 10, as an 8, as a CDM. Like, he's basically played every position on the pitch this season, minus goalkeeper.
Damn.
When you have a player that's that talented and that comfortable maneuvering throughout the pitch, he's doing it for Spain, not even just for Chelsea. I can't sit here and tell you like he's not the best left back in the league. And in my opinion, probably the best left back in the world. And I will say that confidently. I think he's a phenomenal player. He's one of those players that you hate to play against, but when you have him on your team, you love the shithousery that he does that TJ's literally talking about. So it's
I hate him.
For me, I think it's clear Cucurella, man. L'Oreal, Fruitis, all that shit. Give him the sponsorship, head and shoulders, man.
I can't go. I'm bouncing up and down, all smiles, man. I can't.
Here we go.
Obviously. Listen, I think for me, definitely, in terms of like the list that we've mentioned, Cucurella, Kirkaz, and Anthony Robinson obviously will make the list. That's from a statistical standpoint. Just had a little cheeky look at the GNA. just for a little cheeky round up. Listen, man, Kukurea, man, he is cooking, bro. 4 goals, 1 assist in the league. Anthony Robertson's got like 10 assists in the league, and I think, listen, one of the things that really helps him there is that Raul Jimenez obviously is a great target man compared to having Nicholas Jackson. You know what I mean? Action Jackson.
Yeah,
can't be found in the box.
Season too.
You know what I mean? As I say, out of position Jackson. You know what I mean? To be fair, these days, whenever you're crossing the ball into the box, it's not actually Kukurea that's crossing it. He's the one that's receiving the cross. So, if you know what I mean. My Chelsea fans definitely know what I mean when I say that. Now,
I like this one. That was funny.
Listen, I could crash it on RSM and I could crash it on Marshall, but sadly, man, I'm Charles first, then I'm Agenda second. So, with that being said, Kukurea Nation.
Like, damn, bro. I thought that you were about to start explaining the plot of Star Wars. Like, get to your point. What's going on, man?
Listen, it's funny coming from
you and not me.
That's funny
Will's
coming from
that's
funny coming from a magista, bro. That's what I'm gonna say, man. You know how they talk, man. You know what I mean? But hey, if I speak.
Rigged. Rocks D, by the way, thank you for being my 1,700 subscriber. And yes, it is rigged. It is absolutely rigged. 100%. Road to 2K now, people. Road to 2K. Get the likes.
And plus, listen, I'm sorry, man. We don't need. Listen, I can't vote for, as you guys know, a guy that brings a Jedi sword to training. That is disrespectful. You know what I mean? These guys know I don't vote. You know what I mean? That is a disrespect to the sport itself, man. We are disrespecting the football.
You still haven't seen my love, man.
Okay, all right. We're gonna get into center backs. We're gonna do a center back pairing. So your 2 best center backs. We're not gonna do this one center back and then do another one. Center back pairing, but you can choose center backs from different teams.
Listen, I'm gonna start with this one.
Why are you gonna? Who died and put you in charge?
Wow.
You know what, mate? Stop talk then. You talk then. How about that?
Oh my god. Okay.
Wow.
RSM is next.
Ooh, all right. Well, for me, I think for one, I'll probably have to go Van Dijk. I can't lie. I think, unfortunately, like I think
you're about to squeeze in Fofana. Watch.
No, I'm not gonna squeeze in Fofana, bro. No.
Yeah. Red card Fofana. Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Honestly, I think for my Van Dijk, whatever. That's like the most obvious one. I think my second one though, low key, I'm gonna have to give it to Murillo from Nottingham Forest. Bro, he's been good. He's been good, bro. He cooks. Like, he's a great defender, and for a center back, he's very mobile, bro. He can progress the ball forward. I can't hold you. I think when I'm looking at, I think everybody else's defense has had absolute suspect center back pairings. And I don't think Arsenal's defense has been as standout as it was last year. I think Murillo has been putting in more of a shift this season than the Arsenal center back pairing, and I think Van Dijk is just is a massive part of the reason why they've even been able to stay in games where they've been a man down, or like Fulham and even Newcastle and stuff. For me, that's what I'm gonna go for: Van Dijk and Murillo from Forest. Those are my 2.
Okay, Will.
Yeah, I think for me, I'd say Van Dijk and Van Dijk and Gabriel. I think Van Dijk, like, that's the number 1 choice. I think that he's been phenomenal this season. And then I think that Gabriel, just in terms of, because we got to go to the left side of center back, I think that he's like arguably top 3 center back in the Premier League. He's been Arsenal's best center back for like a season and a half now since the World Cup, even though I know Saliba's the big name. But yeah, for me, I think the most balanced would be Van Dijk and Gabriel.
Okay. Ahmed, it is actually your turn if you want to go when it's your turn.
You know what? I'm just gonna have a vow of silence. How would you like that instead?
Oh my god, bro! Oh my
god. I would pass. Where's ice? That's not called ice in the UK. Firstly, it's called So please get it right. Firstly, you know. What I mean?
This isn't the UK Waffle.
I know that this was.
Oh my god, I don't care.
Listen, don't make me listen. I'll call ice on all of you, mate. You know what I mean? Don't worry. I'll call ice on all of you. Don't you worry about that, Chief. Listen, I'm a super
listen, man, that's a crazy threat from somebody that got an Amazon Fire Stick in their household, man. You can get packed up.
Me? That was a Fire Stick. Hell no. Listen, I pay my money. Up. You know what I mean? The Bridge Nation, he pays the money. I don't do IPTV, mate. Sky Sports, thank you for giving me a services.
Sure.
Right there, officer. Right there.
You know what I mean? But listen, listen, man, don't worry, man. You know what I mean? Certain Ecuador's calling. That's what I'm gonna say. But at the end of the day, I have to say, bro, Van Dijk
is so dumb.
Listen, Van Dijk and Gabriel. That's my choice.
This is so dumb, man.
Van Dijk and Gabriel. You are so stupid.
I'm so sorry, man. Murillo, man, I'm not moved. I'm not moved by Murillo. I'm still not moved by Murillo. I'll be honest.
Oh, I think that's harsh. I think that's harsh on Murillo. Yeah, I'm going Gabriel and Murillo. I think Virgil van Dijk has been fantastic, but I do have some agendas to run. And fuck Van Dijk. I think Murillo has been a fucking standout this season, and he has a questionable midfield in front of him. Now, that being said, you cannot take away from what Nuno has done at that club. He has formed them into an absolute unit.
Oh yeah.
So you can't. He's got them playing a style which he had to bring in more players to actually get that done. He had to cheat, but still he got it done and was able to stay up even though they got a points deduction. So yeah, Murillo and Gabriel. Gabriel goes without saying. He's been our best center back for the last 2 seasons. He contributes going forward more than most of our front 3 actually, with the amount of corners that he can head in. And he's just solid defensively. Saliba just hasn't been up to his level, to be honest with you. So
wait, but TJ, like, this seems pretty fraudulent though, bro. Like,
why is this fraudulent?
Because like, you asked about the 2 best center backs of this season so far in the Prem. I don't understand how either of them get in ahead of Van Dijk. And I know that you said that you have like an agenda to run, but 100%. I think that you have to put aside the agenda though, bro. Like you
see, I agree with you. I put aside my agenda for
you were gonna get Cucurella in there anyway. Like,
no, I wasn't. I didn't want. Listen, I could have chose Caracas if I wanted to, but I chose Cucurella. I let the agenda go. You got to let the agenda go, bro.
Yeah,
VVD is gonna get in there anyway. I'm voting for Murillo.
That's why I said unfortunately when I had to choose VVD. I had the agenda, but
he's gonna get in there anyway. I don't give a shit.
He's not been bad.
Guys, I think TJ Rowan needs a cell, man. TJ Rowan needs a cell, man. We're not getting.
Yeah. Put me. Yeah, go ahead and put me in the cell for sure.
Okay, wait. So then for RSM and then for TJ, and I'm just like quickly because I know we got to move, but like,
yeah,
can you guys explain like what the Van Dijk agenda is? Like, I don't get.
Oh, we just don't want to see Liverpool win. That's it.
That's literally it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's literally that's literally it. Literally I don't care. Call me a fraud all you want. I don't care. Marshall.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because I was thinking about what I was going to pick for this one, and RSM said Murillo Van Dijk, and I originally said Murillo Van Dijk, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to go Milinkovic Van Dijk. Because when you think about Milinkovic, the signing that was, it went so under the radar. He's kind of been spearheading that defense. And on top of it, he's been getting output in terms of like G&A as well. As far as I'm aware, yeah, he's been scoring some goals for them too from set pieces and all that. So I'm actually going to go Milinkovic, Virgil van Dijk.
Damn.
Contrarian for contrarian's sake. But hey, big up to Marshall.
No, not really. I was gonna go Murillo, and then I said, you know what, Van Dijk.
He's like, I was gonna go Murillo, then I heard RSM said it, and I'm
bro, I made my list before we started the
show. Yeah, I'm sure.
Now I'll be honest. Marshall has been very much bigging up Milinkovic whenever I've been on stream, so I'm gonna give him a little bit of credit.
Well, I've been bigging up Murillo more, but then over the course of time, I've been hearing more about Milinkovic. It could be either or, to be honest. Like, if it's a tiebreaker for Milinkovic or if it's a tiebreaker for Murillo, you can make my Milinkovic Murillo or whatever. It can count for both. They're both been really good, to be honest. But I'm going to say Milinkovic.
And the Ghost of Vader?
Yeah, what the hell, Vader?
Oh!
Damn Vader.
Yeah, so the final totals. I mean, we needed Vader here because we had 2 votes for Gabriel.
Yeah.
4 for Virgil van Dijk. Obviously gets in. So
let's put him in then.
All right. Well, then look, like as the man of color, I'll just take Vader's vote.
Excuse me, mate. I think I'm more closer.
We're not about to do this. We're not about to do something.
I don't want to say.
We're not about to do this, bro. I know you're gonna say Ahmed stop. I know you're gonna say. I know exactly what I was about to say.
And I'm the fraud. Got it. Okay.
You can basically just view me as Vader as of right now. So you put Van Dijk at right center back, and then you would put Gabriel at left. I think that's what Vader would do.
Man saying Gabriel, bro.
I don't think Vader would vote for Gabriel
Mahoglaze. Gabriel Mahoglaze.
Gabriel Mahoglaze.
Gabriel Mahogany? Like, what is he? A piece of wood?
Mahogany.
I'm trying to say in Howard, an Englishman.
Bro, I understood what the hell you said, man. Come on now.
I'm trying to make sure, man.
What are we doing, bro?
W fake Vader.
Just want to make sure, mate. You know what I mean? Thanks.
Jesus Christ.
Let's start with the right back then.
Right back. Is it Will first now? Yeah, it's Will first now. Will.
I run it.
Interesting one, that one, TJ.
Run it, Will. This is an interesting one.
He started rubbing his hands again. I already know.
Here we go.
Right
back.
About
to say, bro. You're not about to say.
I already know what you're gonna say.
There's a certain man at Liverpool.
Oh,
this season.
Right.
This season.
You just cooked TJ for agendas. You just cooked TJ for agendas.
Literally, legit. No, but legit though. Legit.
We can get Vader's vote now.
I don't think this is an agenda. I actually think
Will is so shameless right now.
You watch,
I actually kind of rate it, to be honest.
If you watch Trent, then you will know what he does. He's a baller.
Doesn't defend.
Right
True. Big facts.
There we go. Nothing else needs to be said. Best right back in the world. Get Trent into this team this season. Fantastic baller.
Yeah, Trent had a great free kick today, bro. Facts.
We don't talk about international football on this channel.
Come on. Who's next? Just put Trent there. Like, why are we even wasting time speaking about the right back when we all know who it is?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Ahmed.
Come on, Ahmed. Do the right thing for once.
I'm gonna support a fellow African brother in this one.
Yes.
And who do you think I'm saying?
Who did you think you were just about to say, bro? What?
Who do you think I was gonna say? Listen. From the East Coast, I go to the South Coast of Africa, and that is to Nigeria. And big up to my boy Ola Aina, fellow Cobham legend. You know me, shout out to him.
Here we go, Cobham hype.
Cobham hype, man.
Cobham hype. Listen, I would say a very close second would be Timber, because I think Timber's been really good and been very consistent. But I think Ola Aina just had a really great season, in my personal opinion, and especially what he's been able to do, particularly not in the Forest, etc. From a Chelsea perspective, putting in Reece James, you know what I mean? That brother, he decided to turn up today. Thank God he decided to score a free kick. But will his body last is the question. But we'll see, man.
You want to know what's crazy about that? Ahmed, if Reece James was able to stay fit, like Reece James is so good that God had to nerf him. Like
he walking, bro. He walking everybody, bro.
True. Do you know what it is, Will? I think
Reece James is the most complete right back.
Yes.
I won't even watch him for 10 years. But like, he's probably the most complete right back I've ever seen.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I agree with that,
bro.
Yes.
When Will cooks,
his body literally
5-star meal, bro.
Like nerf him, bro, because of the things that he was.
Shame he doesn't cook that often.
Yeah. I think of Reece James, bro. People are telling me he needs to play right back and stuff like that, brother. He can only play as an RCB. That's it, man. He can't do up and down thing, bro. He can't do that, man. Okay, or he has to play in the midfield, like as Mariska says, which I actually agree with him with, where he just holds and just dictates play a little bit. That's all he can do right now. The hamstrings, man, they're like cheese, man. You know what I mean? One bite, they're finito.
Is he carrying a little too much weight?
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Wait.
Fat shaming, huh? Cool.
Listen. On the last casual show, I made a little cheeky comment about he's looking like he's a bit more bulkier. I made that comment too, and they were shutting me down. They were calling me a fat shamer.
No. But the thing is, I would say last season he was 100% heavier. Last season.
No.
He lost a ton of weight because of the surgery and the recovery, and then he gained a lot. He gained a decent amount back, but not as much as it was last season.
No. I think when I see him, I think he still needs to lean out.
He's stocking.
Point is, Reece James is not missing many meals. All right, my guy's eating meals a day.
But you know what it is? Well, you know what it is? Well, hold up. It's not even like a hazard thing where he just got fat. The issue with Reece is he builds muscle, and the issue with muscle is heavier than fat. That's the issue, bro. Which is why
what I'm gonna say, man.
Which is why it contributed to so many injuries because he was too bulky. He's too bulky for like.
So you call him Zion? Are you calling him Zion basically?
No, Zion's also just fat. Stop, bro. Zion will eat the whole table. Shout out Stephen A. Smith.
So we just call him Zion basically. So
we're not calling him Zion. What are we talking? We're not calling him Zion.
But all jokes aside, though, I think Reece James can, lose maybe a little bit more weight just because if you're gonna be on that right hand side and as right back, you got to go up and down. Maresca wants you to also invert as well. It's a lot of running and a lot of things. I think that he could do with maybe.
He doesn't even run that much anymore. No. I'll be honest with you, bro.
He doesn't.
He doesn't. No. He's very movement wise. He's limited to the amount of movement he does in the team. Like you can genuinely see it too. By the way, particularly when he plays the midfield, when he plays in the RCB role, bro. He don't move from the halfway line when he's in the RCB.
So you Chelsea fans aren't going to try to make. You guys aren't going to have the conversation about best right back anymore. Like that. That's done.
No. When fit, he's the best right back in the world.
You have to. You know what it's going to be, Veta? It's going to be the asterisk sign. He's got the asterisk sign on him. You know what I mean? When fit, we know he's the best. You know what I mean?
Right now, the first test for Reece is stay fit for a long amount of time, heal properly, and then we'll have a discussion in the future.
Tuchella Band played him 90 minutes when they were up 3-0, bro.
I don't want to speak too much. Bro. I told you, man. Listen,
90 minutes.
Yeah.
Next, who do we play next? Spurs. When we play Spurs at home, Reece James out.
Why do you see
the headlines?
Like, what? You sound like a hater, bro.
I've seen the headlines. No, I'm not trying to be a hater. Listen, you can call me a hater, but we know what the reality is sometimes, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just used to the reality. That's it, innit?
Nah, man. This surgery changes everything. I believe, man.
Listen, man. Gusto Nation, man. Listen. We're gonna be back soon.
No, that's it, man. We can't do Gusto Nation.
You know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy? I was like, yo, last season Gusto Nation was in talks like, oh, best right back, etc. Now he's been cheeks, bro.
You know, what I mean, Maresca, see that CT sorry.
We didn't win.
CT sorry, man. That CT sorry has destroyed him, man. CT sorry has destroyed him. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay, man. so you're voted for Aina. That's your vote.
Yes.
Okay.
Firstly,
can
you get his name right?
Can we please move?
That was the longest vote so far.
I just want to say, can you just get his name right for me? It's Ola Aina.
Ola Aina. Fine. There you go. God. Not only did we get a fat shaming section on the freaking show, now we have to get a freaking what's it called?
Linguistic lesson.
Yeah, there it is. Linguistic lesson. Thanks. You know, I'm actually learning more and more from Mohammed every day. I didn't know it was possible. My vote is Urian Timber.
You are from
of course.
Yeah,
Do you know No Shame?
Fuck you, Will. I am not from Missouri. I'm from Denver. Yeah, no, it's Urian Timber. And if you guys have watched as much Arsenal as I've watched, you would think this guy cooks too, because he cooks. As much as I don't like Arteta, the only person that has really benefited from Arteta's system this season is Urian Timber. He goes in there, he inverts, he makes things happen in the final third. And he's not a defensive liability, by the way, but he stirs shit up in the final third. He's able to hold the ball very high up the field and overlap like we've been missing from Ben White for the last 2 seasons and put in a good cross. No, it's Urian Timber for me, far and away. Call me an agenda merchant, I don't care, but I'm going Urian Timber.
Marshall.
Fuck, man. I just this is a toughie for me, and I hate to say it, but I think I just gotta go with Trent. Honestly,
you are such a loser.
My God, bro.
As shit as he's been.
I always do that,
Marshall. Drop a bomb on yourself.
I always knew that Marshall was a good man. I always knew.
See, Marshall hates Cobham, you know. He actually hates Cobham.
He does,
man. He actually
Whenever Marshall opens his mouth, this is what happens. That's me. Fuck? That's what happens to me.
Well,
yeah.
What? Wait,
what? You guys have never seen Goodfellas?
No, we've seen Goodfellas, but you know, it's very expected.
That's what that felt
that
like
seems
to me.
a bit
Marshall.
extreme, TJ.
Is that TOS friendly? Is that TOS friendly?
Welcome to TJ Warren TV. Marshall, why did you do that to me?
About you, Marshall.
Because here's the thing: as bad as he is defensively, there's no denying that he's been pretty damn good offensively this season. Not his best season, but like you look at the competition, Ola Aina is a good shout, but has he been consistently like as relentless as Trent? I can't say he has. I love Reese, but he's not played enough games. He's played like maybe 10 games this season so far.
No, I think it's more, to be fair.
It might be more, but like it's not enough either. And then I look at other teams. You know, Rico Lewis is not really cooking for City. Yeah, just over 10.
Just
like
over.
It's not enough. Rico Lewis hasn't been doing much. I mean, Kyle Walker also wasn't that great when he was at City. What other teams are? I mean, Jed Spence is more of a left back, isn't he, than a right back?
Yeah, he's more left.
And even then, he hasn't played that many games. Urian Timber, he doesn't provide he doesn't make up in defense what Trent does offensively. So like it's kind of like it's hard to really say. Livramento, he's not that great this season, so it's got to be Trent for me.
You know, can I just say my issue with this Trent thing is that, you know, yes, I think he did start the season off well, but then you saw consistently Liverpool fans were criticizing Trent over time, right? So for me, if we are going for the best team in the season so far, it has to be the one that's been the most consistent.
You're just upset that he's leaving,
right?
Bro.
No. But like, listen. The thing is that even when I've watched him, bro, there's been I think the level that he was at to begin with, genuinely, and the level that he's been at right now, and then over that period of time, it's certainly declined. That's why for me, I just can't give my vote to. You can't give your vote to Trent either. And like, also he's out right now as well. So which I would just probably also
but that's only been a week, Ahmed. He's been fit for most of the season.
He's been in and out. He's actually been in and out because Conor Bradley had to play for him for a good section.
I don't know. I would allow it.
If Conor Bradley played more games this season, this is a shout, by the way. If Conor Bradley played more games this season than Trent, it would have been Conor Bradley for me. Because from what I've seen of that kid this season, he is clear, much more full-fledged right back than Trent will ever be. He has the offensive abilities. He has the defensive abilities. I think he's a better right back than Trent, but he just hasn't played enough games.
So what do you think? So why do you think Trent has been better than Ola Aina? That's my only question. After that, what do you think that differentiates them both?
I think for me, it's just the offensive stats, really. Like Ola Aina has been pretty decent in terms of defensively, but Liverpool as a unit haven't been that bad defensively either. And Trent is involved in that. Like, you can't deny it. Even though, yeah, a lot of opposing teams still go after Trent's side in terms of how they approach, Liverpool. But he has improved slightly. You can admit he's improved slightly in his defensive ability, and that's credit to Slot. It's not been amazing, but he's been improved slightly defensively. And offensively, he's still got it. He's still doing what he has to do. Despite all the criticism, despite all the rumors and stuff, he's still putting on performances. Like, no Liverpool fan can come up here and say, like, Trent has been shit all season. Like, they can at least give you one game where he's been sensational, if not man of the match for you. I mean, that's in the season where Salah has been saving them every single game.
Fairs. Okay.
Yeah, when I preach, I preach.
So Trent.
Trent for me, yep.
God, that's lame. So we got 2 for Trent.
One for Ola Aina and one for what's it called?
Yep.
One for your boy.
Yep. Vader, what do you got?
Vader, go ahead.
I'm telling you right now, like the will agenda with regards to Trent, I know what he's doing. So we got to talk about Trent that way.
We all know what he's doing.
We got Mark.
He not trying to get clipped up. Yeah, we know.
I'm just giving my
for later next year.
when Will wants to talk about the best right back, I mean, we can't say that because we know what he is offensively. We know what he isn't defensively. So that's why I gotta chill on that one. But no, I think as much as you guys were kind of killing it with regards to Ahmed's right, man. We got to put Aina in that consideration. I think he's been the best right back, in my opinion.
I love it.
When we talk about how good, again, we can't just dismiss Forest and how good they are defensively. They're good defensive for a reason, and he's a big reason for that. I'm choosing him because at the end of the day, what I want my right back to do is defend first. I want my right back to defend first. So I'm going to pick him, and that'll go 2-2 with regards to Trent and Aina.
You know, Daniel, can I just say, Daniel 90, yeah? Thanks for the comment. Please make sure to continue to comment. But listen, your boy brings a Jedi to a football game, bro. Have some decorum, bro. Bring some class to the game, please.
So are we tied between Trent and the guy from
RSM? Finish your job,
RSM
I know you
want
tiebreaker. RSM, finish your job, I know you want to finish your story, bro.
Unfortunate. Yeah, you know what? Like a one shout, bro. I have to give a shout, bro. Shout out Ahmad, bro. Right wing back. He would have been cooking this season. You know, I'm gonna have to give that shout out. You feel me?
Bad. This is the back four.
I'm gonna just say that. It is back four, but I'm saying I'm just throw that shout in there. You know. Yeah, I'm just throwing out Trent. I'm saying, you know, right now, like Trent, I'm so sorry. For me, if you're in a back line, the first, like everything else is a plus, but I need the solid base of you being an amazing defensive player. Anything on top of that is a plus, right? If you lack in the actual foundation of what I need from a defender, I'm so sorry. Like I can't consider you. And this season, I agree with Marshall. He has gotten better, but he's still one of the biggest defensive weaknesses that teams target. Why? Because the stats tell you that. Your eye test tells you that. There's a reason why they target down inside. Still, even though he has gotten a bit better. So for me, like the Trent, I'm not voting Trent. Now we talk about Olena and Timber. That's where I see now. That's where it's a bit more difficult because I've watched Arsenal games and I do think in many matches Timber has been better than others. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, maybe because when I watch Forest games, Olena is good, but I don't know if he stood out to me as much as Timber had in the Arsenal games. You feel me?
So we're gonna be tied.
Who are you voting for?
I think I'm gonna have to go Timber. I'm not gonna lie.
So we're tied.
I've seen more Timber.
So we're all tied. So we're tied.
Bro, I've seen more Timber. I don't know what to tell you. When I watch the Forest games,
what we're gonna do.
Olena doesn't pop out to me the way when I watch the games.
TJ,
we're doing a poll. We got to do a poll. We're polling the chat. The chat will do like we'll
a minute or something.
The chat will do justice here.
But like these are your subs, so like I can't really trust them to make the right decisions here.
Are you? You're literally
making the right decisions. Voted Trent, bro.
We got a lot of frauds in this channel.
He said you guys aren't worth it.
Wow.
Yeah, that probably means you guys should fucking jail him.
That's crazy.
What a loser. God, the La Liga merchant comes in here and shits on my subs. That's pretty funny.
That's so funny.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? The La Liga matches, they only watch Real Madrid and Barcelona. That's it, bro. Nothing else exists to them.
Oh my gosh.
That's criminal. Hold on.
Hey, look, like Ahmed, you still pretend like you pay for Liga and subscription. Stop it.
I actually don't need. Listen, I actually do. Firstly, I don't need to pay for it. Firstly, thanks to my boy who actually lives in France.
That fire stick.
No, I don't need to actually do that. My boy in France actually gets to watch it because he actually pays for the zone and get to watch it from there. Big up to him.
All right. 1 minute. Everybody vote in the poll. 1 minute.
If you want to, guys, yeah. If you guys are serious, man, just vote on the hairlines, man. If you vote on the hairlines, man, all the in as one. There we go.
If you want to be serious, and then
is it hairline crisp?
Yeah,
it's Chris, man.
Yeah, it's Chris.
Never.
Like, why? Listen. This is
not a bad trim either, though.
You know, this is one of the issues, yeah, about American fan bases, man. You know, we have to just because they got one above average player, bro. Why is he not in the team over Kukurea, brother? You know what I mean? Listen, he's got a Jedi sword. Listen, if I went into work with a Jedi sword, to work, I'm getting a P45.
Ala Aina kind of looked like the middle brother in Top Boy.
Oh my.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what she's talking about.
I know
That's
what you're
nasty,
talking
bro.
about.
Like,
That's
wow.
nasty, yeah. Like he looked like Aaron.
Mm.
That's unbelievable, actually.
Did the
That's
poll
actually
end
unbelievable.
yet?
10 more seconds before we end the poll.
Who's your football lookalike, TJ?
What?
Who's your football lookalike?
Who's my football look like?
Yeah.
I don't really have one. Yeah, okay, the poll's over. Ole Anna has it.
There we go, man.
There you go.
Justice for Africa, man. Justice for Africa.
Congratulations to Nottingham Forest.
You made it on the American Waffle Team of the season.
You know what I mean? Marshall's anti-Cobham wasn't that strong. I knew it, man.
Nah, man. 2 Nottingham Forest players. Oh, yeah,
that's crazy,
bro. They're third.
There might be a third one.
He's acting like we're throwing in players that are literally.
There's a third one on my list too. Legit.
Yeah.
There's a third one.
Here midfield.
Unfortunately. Okay, so how do you guys want to do this? You want to do DM
we're here to
and
take them
CM?
apart at the end of the season.
8 and 10.
Yeah. So we'll do a 6 and then
I think 4-2. I think 2 is better. Then you can have a 10 because I think
that's what I'm saying. I said do 2 and then a 10.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
8 and a 10.
Okay, Ahmed, go first.
For me, do you want me to give you all 3 or just one of them? Sorry, bro.
No, just yeah. Go ahead. Go do all 3. Why not? Go do all 3.
All right,
this will be a longer section. Go ahead.
So for me, I would probably say Moises Caicedo, definitely. There you go. Got a Chelsea nation on that one.
There you go.
Top.
You know what I mean? And Enzo, no, hell no, I'm not saying that.
Not Enzo, not racist.
I'm trying to troll. That's what I'm just trying to troll there. Honestly, I would probably then say obviously Ryan Gravenberch. That's my 2 over there. You know what I mean? Obviously, the special shout out to Bruno Guimaraes. I'd probably say right in terms of like he's had a really great renaissance in terms of like after the first 5 to 6 games. Joelinton 2.
Tonali,
you know, Tonali's been great
as well. You know, I want to give the Nottingham Forest guy. I forget his name. It's not Yates. There's another
Morgan
guy.
Morgan Gibbs White.
No. That's my 10. He's separate though. That's my number 10.
Okay.
I'm talking on the 6s. I forget his name, but he escapes me.
No, he's a winger. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, Langa's a winger.
Cadbury FC people, tune in, please. But
sorry, you know he's fucking a midfielder in fantasy.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So Caicedo, Ryan Gravenberch, and the thing with the 10, I really have 2 choices here. I would have said Morgan Rogers personally, or Morgan Gibbs White. One of those 2, in my personal opinion. Now I'm gonna go for Morgan Gibbs White. Because I think he does a lot more in terms of the way
he still plays in the league. That helps.
What do you mean? Morgan Rogers plays in the league. What are you talking about?
Oh, never mind. I'm getting him mixed up with somebody else.
Yeah, Morgan Rogers, however, he had a really good breakout season.
I'll take an L. Oh my God, why?
Who's Theo?
Me.
Yeah. Is that AI picture? What the flip?
The government is crazy.
That is crazy. Anyway, all right. Well, I can't talk.
Super chat though.
Wait, it's a bigger super chat. Yeah, it's a bigger super chat.
Wait a minute.
Oh, I already gave my choices, didn't I? I already gave my choices. So as you said before,
I'm so glad. Thank you for saving me. But Ahmed didn't get it. So Ahmed, before you go to jail, what was your choice?
Remember Caicedo, Gravenberch, and Morgan Gibbs White.
Yeah. He did give his choices.
Caicedo.
And Scott, hold that, mate. You know what I mean? This is why Canada's failing. You fraud.
Jeez.
Respect the mute, man.
Damn.
Again.
The time has not started yet.
Hold on.
No, it has. It's there.
It's there. You can see it right there.
You should add a minute because he talked.
Yeah, I know exactly. That's kind of what I'm saying. What? Just saying.
It's your turn, you fraud.
I know. I'm thinking. As much as I don't want to say Caicedo, I gotta go Caicedo.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't like doing that. I really don't like doing that. Caicedo, Morgan Gibbs White.
You know what you have to do.
And Gravenberch.
There you go.
Yeah.
It feels good, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. I don't like it.
All right. So the two DMs for me are clearly going to be Caicedo and Gravenberch. Like that much is clear. Sandro Tonali, you can give a shout. He's been fantastic for Newcastle, but consistent overall in the league, game after game. Caicedo, Gravenberch. 10 is where it gets tricky for me. I'll just go out and say it. I'm going for Gibbs White, but because statistically it's there, you could say early season Palmer was untouchable. Like early season Palmer is untouchable.
I think it's Palmer.
What?
Oh, come on, bro.
What?
No, you can't deny it, bro. He's people are still catching up to his 14 goals right now. Like he was so far ahead of everyone, but the dip is what cost it for me. And then there's some other ones too. Like I mean, Marmouche has been fantastic since he's come out. Since he's come into the league.
Just got here.
He's not done enough. No. I'm going Gibbs White.
You just
if
got
Marmouche
here.
is here for the full season, maybe he gets it right. But yeah, Odegaard's not been good enough. You know,
He's been awful. Like,
Smith,
legit.
not Emil Smith Rowe.
I think Morgan Rogers is in that conversation too.
Morgan Rogers could be in that conversation too. I ain't gonna
But
lie.
I'm the thing with Morgan Rogers is I just can't. I struggle to say that for somebody in ninth. You feel me? Like that's what's killing. I feel like Morgan Rogers.
And speaking of ninth, honestly, you gotta kind of take into consideration Bruno Fernandes too.
Nah, J-Tax, bro.
He has single-handedly been keeping like United anywhere away from relegation. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't think it's him. I think it's how bad the three other teams have been who are down there. To be honest,
I mean, it's a strong conversation to have on Bruno Fernandes, especially in recent form too. But yeah, Morgan Gibbs White for me.
All right. So give him to me again.
Same thing you did, pretty much. Gibbs White, Gravenberch, and Caicedo.
Okay. So we're all choosing the same three. That's great. Can't wait.
Oh, Vader's back in time. Cool. Look at that. See, you see what I did there, though, TJ? I was buying time for Vader to return.
Yeah,
and
good job.
Back, and he can give us our midfield three. There you go, Vader.
Pinning under net medals on your chest, Marshall.
Thank you.
Midfield three.
Midfield three.
3 at a time, baby.
Yeah.
3 at a time.
We're
not trying to keep these people here forever. You know what I mean? Especially because we're gonna go one by one for left wing, right wing, and striker.
Yeah. And we have a tier list to get to later. So
yeah, and we got a tier list. Tier list review.
Reaction,
to get
right?
To later. Reaction.
Yeah, right.
Reaction. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go 6. Gravenberch. One of the 8s. As terrible as their season's been, and for the season that we've had, we can no longer find a consistent representative of this club. I'm going to put Bruno Fernandes.
I told you.
A lot of people in the chat are saying that. That's not a crazy take.
It's recency bias to an extent, but he's been pretty good for them.
He's been pretty good. Now here's where I'm struggling with the next one. Because we're doing 4-4-3-3.
No, we're not.
What are we doing?
We technically said it's gonna be like it's 2 8s or like a 6-8, whatever, and then a 10. That's technically what we're doing. Like
okay.
That's
all
technically
right.
what we're doing.
Can I get away with putting Cunha in that attacking
That's
role?
not a bad shout.
He plays 10. He plays 10 for Wolves. Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah, he's in the 10. He's in the 10.
That'll be my 3.
He's been suspended twice now for violent conduct.
W Vader.
Well, to be fair, if I was 17, I might throw hands too.
Will's trying to get his Brazil passport still, so that's why he's saying W for Vader.
You don't call me Willinho for nothing.
Nobody calls you Willinho. Nobody calls you
that.
bro.
Hey.
Nobody calls him that.
Hey, look. Carnino.
They want to call you Will, bro.
That's what they say, bro.
Before they call you Willino, bro.
Hey, look, man, the country that my mom is from, the borders basically touch. You never know, right? If you go back in time, maybe there's some immigrants that came over, just crossed the little border. Come on.
Wildinho. That's hilarious.
Yeah, bro.
God.
Brazilian. Like, they had adopted me already.
I hear it. Yeah, no, that'll be my 3.
Wow. I hear it.
Okay, so say one more time. Bruno, Cunha,
Gravenberch.
Grab.
You're a fraud.
Yeah, Grab's getting in.
But
what?
The Cunha pick, I'll let you pass.
Yeah, Cunha pick is actually a nice one.
You think I should have swapped out Gravenberch for Caicedo?
No, I think you should have put Caicedo and Gravenberch in there.
Oh, and draw Bruno.
Yeah, because you could have played them in like a pivot.
Double 8s.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to drop Caicedo, Morgan Gibbs White, and Gravenberch out because 3 people voted for all 3 of those guys. So Will. Or no, it's RSM. It's RSM. Never mind.
Yeah, for me, I think it's very clearly Gravenberch and Caicedo, and I gotta say this as an Ecuadorian, bro. Real talk. Everybody in the chat who's like, Caicedo, what are we saying? What do you mean Caicedo, bro? Statistically and on the eye, he's been insane this season. Why are we lying to ourselves? People talk about big games. Caicedo and Cucurella are the only ones who have consistently this season shown up for big games. They've had great performances against the traditional Big 6 teams.
What was his price tag again? How much was he?
110, 150.
Would you say that this season? I mean, I know no one's ever worth 100 million, but would you say this season he's really showing his quality?
Yeah.
Well, I think this season. Yeah, I think now that he's, and this is the thing, Vader, and I'll say this right as well. I think last season, I think he was on an island and he wasn't even able to really, show what he can do in terms of, moving the ball from midfield, from defense to the midfield, because of Poch. But even then, in that season, he wasn't awful. He picked up form towards the later end of the season. I think he struggled with that transition. He didn't have a preseason, and then Poch kind of threw him into the Wolves, for the first game and stuff. People kind of just judged his whole season based off of that. But I think this season, I think he's been top. I think statistically, like I said, he's been the best defensively, even offensively in some stats. He's up there. I think like long pass percentage, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
I don't know what else to say about Caicedo other than the fact that I think that there is still even more to be gotten from him. You look at Ecuador, he's our top assister. You look at it, and if you want to see what Caicedo can look like when he doesn't have to hold the defense's hands because there's bums in the back line, look at his performance for Ecuador against Venezuela. Look at the type of passes he was doing outside the boot, first time, balls in over the top, dribbling into the box. These are aspects that he literally cannot do because of the fact that his job is to shield that back line, which is suspect. Right, so I think I think this season, I think he's kind of nobody talk like, and I think you brought up a great point, Vader, because nobody talks about his price tag anymore. So I think that just kind of shows you the level he's been at to the season. Whereas last season, you could not get away from any single conversation about Caicedo without them bringing up his price tag. So I'll say that for the 10, I'm not gonna lie though. I think Vader had a cool shot with Cunha. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's been the only reason Wolves have been like not in the relegation zone.
Low key, I'm having a man of the match performance today. Low key.
Yeah,
that was a great.
Never
shot.
mind. Marshall is no longer the only one hitting under.
Later.
Ahmed's out, by the way.
Like Vinny versus Colombia.
He's a fucking fraud, bro.
Vinny versus Colombia was trash, bro. We're not doing this. He was dog awful. But regardless, I think.
Let me just say quickly. By the way, I had a Brazilian.
Brother.
Let me just say.
Oh, brother.
He's free. He's free.
I got you.
Oh,
this Bruno.
This guy stinks.
They hate me because they love me. But listen, this Bruno Fernandes take this quickly. Yeah, is absolutely diabolical. It's only because the last 67 games that people have decided, oh, Bruno's back. You know what I mean? Recency bias, bro. Give it up, man. He has been terrible. The way he started off the season, he had like 3 red cards in the span of like 6 or 7 games.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean?
I'm like watching the stream back, and was it because like Vader's was? Like,
I was in the cage for 10 minutes, big man. So what do you think I'm doing?
Okay, all right, fair enough.
He was in the
No, fair enough. Because I'm sitting here like, wait a minute, like. Did he just compute what Vader said 10 minutes ago?
No, man. No, I'm like, listen, That's why I didn't choose Cunha. Ute them. I agree. That's why I didn't choose Cunha either. I think I just want to also add, this idea. Listen, Caicedo, man, he's getting a bit overglazed in my personal opinion.
Bro. Here we
But
go.
listen,
What?
God,
Yeah,
you know what? Now I'm actually gonna play this.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Too much.
TJ, put up
Too
the
much
Havers.
overglazing.
TJ, roll the Havers.
Yeah, sorry, I gotta do it.
Wow. So
TJ,
whenever I have,
but-
listen, there we go, man.
This is your false king. Is this your false king?
Listen, I don't care. Listen, if you want to cook me for my old takes, do it. I don't care. I will stand by my new takes. You know what I mean? Nothing changes. You know what I mean? I stand by my take.
Wait, what take was that? Sorry, Ahmed. What take was that? Like, why were you propping?
I was just celebrating a goal that he scored. It was like the England versus Germany game where he scored like a brace for them to make it
you
like 2-2.
Celebrating an international goal?
Yes, it was like a
Yo, that's crazy.
This guy celebrated Gallagher's goal against Real Madrid. Like,
man, listen, I don't hate. Listen, I don't really. What's it called? I don't care.
I don't understand why Ahmed had to come in here and read us the riot act in the middle. Who? I don't even remember whose turn it was at this point.
Me. I didn't get to see my 10.
Fucking go, please.
I want to say the Cunha shot was a decent shot.
Everybody's giving a high school graduation speech before their picks. It's crazy.
Yeah, I knew to get some music to play him off.
I just had to defend Caicedo real quick as a fellow Ecuadorian. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just had to. Some people were talking absolute nonsense in the chat. But now for my 10, I think I'm gonna be serious because it's the same thing. I think last season, Palmer, we were trash. We were in 10th the entire season, but even then, people could say like Palmer, even though we were mid-table for the entire season, they were saying, okay, he's still the best 10. However, with Cunha, I think that the one thing that knocks him down is the red cards. Because I think if he didn't have the red cards, he's the only reason Wolves are staying afloat at all, whatsoever. Because otherwise, I think they're at 26 right now, and Ipswich at 17. Take out Cunha from that team, they're at like 18 points. They're like maybe one above Ipswich. That's the way that the rest of the team is performing. But I still have to give it probably. I think I'm just gonna agree with the popular opinion because I think Gibbs White has been great. I think the players that we chose from Forest are the ones where I watch Forest. They're the ones that I kind of look at, and they always stand out to me when I watch Forest play. So there you go.
Okay, so say him again because
Caicedo,
people have forgotten.
Gravenberch, Gibbs White.
Gibbs White. Okay. That's pretty much going to be the three, but go ahead, Will, and prop your Brazilians so we can move on.
Yeah. Just Caicedo, Gravenberch, and I don't really care who like the 10 is because I wouldn't say.
We'll say wild card Enzo.
I mean, like Enzo was definitely in the consideration there, but I was like, you know what? It's all good. I'll save that for another day. But yeah, so Gravenberch, Caicedo, and whoever you guys already have in like the lead for the tennis.
JW.
Gibbs White.
Yeah.
Gibbs White.
We'll speak on Enzo though another show.
We don't need to speak on that. We don't need to speak on the racism.
This is such an weird season. I can't believe Morgan Gibbs White is making it into his team of the season.
But bro, to be fair, like he's
been a baller. Don't get me wrong. He's been a baller.
Yeah.
He's played above his status.
Morgan Rogers better.
But
he has 5 goals and 7 assists. Like that's not a bad return, man.
He's great.
Oh, so Gallagher was getting that numbers and we used to cook Gallagher. Interesting.
He was not getting those numbers, bro.
Here we
go. Got that numbers last season. He got those numbers last season.
Why do we always end up on Gallagher? How is this
No, bro. Literally, I just need you to know this. Ahmed lost his voice celebrating that Gallagher goal, bro.
Against Real? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, against Real. Yeah.
Is Ahmed a secret like Atleti fan now?
No, he's a Cobham fan.
No
he's a
secret.
Cobham fan.
No, yeah, he's a Cobham fan.
He's a top. Yeah.
He's player FC.
Yep.
I am Joseph C. I support my academy. You know what I mean? I support my academy. I saw my players. You know what I mean? But you understand that, bro. I support the badge. I support the. You know what I mean? Marshall don't support that, man. He says pure profit for to come up with players.
Pure
No, Vit understands, man. He's a real one.
Yeah. Marshall calls it pure profit Cobham. I hear it.
Yeah, pure profit Cobham. That's what he calls
Fuck
it.
those kids, man. Give me my money.
Wow.
You see. I mean, listen. This is what I'm talking about, man. You know what I mean? No connection to the club, man. That's it, man.
Fuck the kids, bro.
Hold on, wait a minute. No, Ahmed saying that he's a better fan than Marshall.
Yes.
Yes.
Xenophobia kicked in again. He can't help himself.
Listen, the true blue. The true blue. I'm a true blue. I'm a true blue. I'm a true blue. That's what I am. I'm a true blue, man. That's what I am, man.
Oh man.
Yo, hey Marshall,
where was Marshall for the protest? Is what you're
supporting the
saying?
New York Red Bulls, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, where was Marshall for the protest?
He said back to locals. Back to local.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, back
You
your
know what I mean?
local, right?
I always say, man, back the local. That's why I respected that's why I respect TJ, man. That's why I respect TJ for backing his local women's team. Big up to the Kansas City. Yeah, big up to the Kansas City women's team.
Yeah.
Don't let TJ. If you think TJ is sitting there watching the Kansas City women's team, don't let this guy lie to you.
I am. I have season tickets, you fraud. I literally go to every game.
Not one time have you said, "Hey, I'm going to a game." Them team tickets.
Yes, he has.
That's because
he literally said, "I came back from the game."
I literally did Marshall's stream before the Arsenal-Chelsea game after I got back from the current.
TJ, you know what it is?
Did you vlog it? You vlogged
it. Was asleep at the start of the stream when you say it. That's why he doesn't.
I vlogged the Peru Canada game. What?
Where are they handing out those season tickets? Like what? You got it with like a 10-piece meal from McDonald's or something?
Nah, you're doing crazy.
You're disrespecting the NWSL. It's crazy, actually.
TJ single-handedly keeping the women's side up in business. It's crazy.
I am there, bro.
Yo, that is
it's actually Patrick Mahomes is the one keeping him afloat, though. I'm not
WTJ, man. WTJ.
All right. TJ,
do you have a kit?
Yeah, dude, I have 2.
All right. You got a name on the back?
Yeah, name on the back of both of them. Bia Zenerato and Dabinia.
Yeah. Okay. The allegations
Which
are over.
team does Dennis Rodman's daughter play for?
What?
She's tough. Dennis Rodman's daughter. She's tough.
Oh, Trinity Rodman. She plays for she plays for Washington Spirit.
Yeah, nah, she's
future Chelsea, man. She's a future Chelsea, man. Chelsea trying to get
Dude, Chelsea went out and got Germa, first $1 million transfer. She's a baller. I saw her play for the Wave last season.
Marshall only start watching the women's.
Bro, we're trying to win the Champions League. We got robbed from.
Okay, we're gonna
get robbed by Barca.
We can run another.
Right wing.
Yeah, no.
I'm not sorry.
City's women's.
Let's start
left to right. Yeah, we gotta go left. We gotta go left.
All right, left. That's mid. That's a fat mid pack this season.
Left wing.
There's a lot of.
Can we just all say Hudson-Odoi and then just like move on? Like we don't have to spend.
Fuck off! Not Hudson-Odoi.
Like, you don't have to spend 20-30 minutes.
You see the way he reacts to eggshells. See the way he reacts to eggshells. That's what I'm just gonna put it out. But
bro, fuck that guy, bro.
No wait, but just like, hold on, wait, guys. But just for like the sake of time, I don't think like we're all gonna probably say like Hudson-Odoi or like the majority, right?
No, we're not actually Hudson-Odoi. Even though I think Hudson, I don't think Hudson-Odoi. Listen, Hudson-Odoi. Listen, I think he's had a good remontada season. I'd probably say, but from like a number standpoint, bro, Madueke is clear of him, bro, and like we cook Madueke on a weekly basis here.
Yo, but he's not wrong though. I'm not picking Madueke, but he's not wrong.
Like we cook him for that, bro. Like that's the problem that I have. Like we can't do that in my personal opinion. I think from a left wing department, I think a guy we can definitely say is Anthony Gordon. I think I'll be honest, man. Anthony Gordon, bro.
Ooh, see,
yeah. I think for me, if you look at a lot of the vast majority, if you look at the vast majority of the left wingers, in my personal opinion,
yeah, that's fair.
It's got to be Anthony Gordon, bro.
It's Marshall's turn, but okay.
Sorry, Marshall. Go ahead.
Once we get to like the majority for like the left wing, we should just like move on. Like we don't got.
I actually kind of agree with that.
Yeah, like once we're in like the majority.
I was gonna go for Gakpo.
Okay.
Huh?
That's fair too. He actually had a good season. Yeah.
Bro, Gakpo is solid. Gakpo's been the other attacking player that's actually been doing stuff for Liverpool.
I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious. Liverpool are going to be the champions, and there's 2 Liverpool players.
Where the hell's Gakpo been the last few months,
bro? Because they've been Salah FC, man. Let's be honest about it.
Am I missing something? Gakpo.
Gakpo is kind of an off the bench hero for them. I can't lie.
Yeah, but it's like Gakpo started.
He's not starting.
Yeah, by the way, so Luis Diaz started off really hot, then he's kind of fallen away.
Yep.
But Gakpo hasn't really done much.
Gakpo's kind of been the more consistent of their attackers outside of Salah. He got hurt in the last 4 weeks or something like that.
But like team of the season.
I mean, he's been better than Hudson-Odoi, I can tell you that.
I'm actually struggling.
Like, I don't really know.
Also, hold up, let me.
This is actually one of the hardest positions because it's been so mid all season.
Here.
It's been mid.
Would I be wrong to force Cunha here at left wing?
Yes, you would. Because he plays attacking mid most of the time.
Bro, this is why there's not a lot of Liverpool players, bro. It's literally just Salah FC, bro. This is a disgusting spread for a front line, bro.
Again, there was a stat that the Jota, what's his name? Who's the other striker? They've got Darwin Núñez, and I think it was there was another player, yeah, had 4 goals in 31 appearances, bro, combined. Not including Salah.
See, like this is where Sancho should have been getting in if he didn't fall off, but. Fucking
man, that 5 million man, I can't wait for him, man.
I can't believe people.
He's going back to Manchester.
Okay, Marshall,
do you know that no reports from any credible source has said that Chelsea don't want him?
Don't worry, man. Listen, you need to realize something.
Bringing up the fact Chelsea, like, it's so common. Like people don't realize. Like,
one thing you need to realize, bro. You need to understand the Chelsea news world. The moment you hear there's a certain fee that we can send players back with, or there's a certain fee that to send a player. That is a Chelsea brief.
Wait, but Ahmed, all obligations have a penalty because technically every single obligation, yes, it's uncommon.
The penalty is the 5, dog.
Listen,
no.
What you're saying is correct. No. What you're saying is correct. No. What you're saying is correct. We don't disagree with you, but when the penalty fee is getting briefed and stuff like that, from a Chelsea perspective, that usually means, bro, pack your bags. You're not staying in South London anymore, bro.
But I don't even think that Sancho's been like one of your biggest issues. To be very honest, like I don't.
Listen, we're doing it clicks, right now. We're doing team of the season. Let's keep it pushing. Right. Thank you, Veta. What's your one, please?
That's great. So listen, I don't care whether you guys accept this or not. This is what I'm gonna say for my 3.
Just left wing right now. Or are you gonna hop off?
Yeah, I gotta drop off.
Oh, you gotta hop off. Okay.
Okay. Let me give you my 3. Right. I don't care. You guys can argue amongst yourselves. It's gonna be.
What's he gonna say?
It's gonna be Isaac, Chris Wood, Salah. That's my 3.
Wait, what? Isaac and Chris Wood. Where are you playing Isaac? On the left?
Left.
On the left.
Okay.
Interesting.
That's a shout, you know.
Okay.
Yo, I don't know. Guys, so hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button.
Isaac on the left?
Huh? Yeah. If you watch it,
on the left.
Natural position, but if you watched, they actually had him playing a lot on the left, drifting in, coming centrally when they beat Liverpool. Mike Dawes would know that if he was here. Guys, I gotta bounce. Great show.
Big up.
Have a good one, Vader.
RSM, Marshall.
I'm not gonna lie, like Vader dropping a masterclass today.
Big up Vader, man. He's a real one, man. Big up
the Vader
man.
glazing is getting to be a little rough. I'm not gonna lie.
Stop hating, TJ.
All right, so he had Isak, Wood, and Salah. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
got it. All right.
Shout out to Woodine.
Keep it moving. RSM.
I don't know,
Are we
man.
Still doing 3 at a time or 1 at a time?
1 at a time.
Okay.
Left wing, because the thing is, like, bro, left wing is so mid, man. Because even Gakpo,
it's been brutal.
Bro, he's coming off the bench, man.
I think Gakpo's a bad choice personally. But
I just.
That was the bad.
Bro, the thing is, Gakpo's coming off the bench, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you. If you're a team of the season, you're not coming off the bench, man. You're starting.
Has Gordon been anywhere near as good as he's been in previous seasons this season? I don't think he has.
No, but
Gordon's been fantastic this season.
But this is what I'm saying, though. It's a mid-off, though, because bro, left wing has been dead. Because I think Gordon has been better in past seasons, but this season he hasn't been bad. But that's enough to probably put him ahead of the pack. That's the issue.
Yeah, he's been all right.
Well, or what we can do is just take the easy way out, like what Vader did, and just put Isaac there. There you go.
That was actually like, has he really actually played on the wing though? So who was in the middle? Who was in the middle for Newcastle? See, I didn't like that choice either. I was gonna put Isak up the middle, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna put Isak in the middle too.
Just because he plays on the left sometimes.
See, because like this is the thing, TJ, is
Kai
like
Havertz does that all the time. He's not a right winger. Sorry, go ahead.
No. It's just like this is what I'm saying. It's just like it feels bad to put Gordon there because it's like compared to everybody else that's on the team of the season. He's not of that level, but the issue is nobody on the left wing is of that level. So it's like,
common sensei, big W, man. Give me Savio. Put Savio like on that left wing.
Oh my god,
he's a right winger.
What are we talking about?
Nope.
Put Savio like on that left wing.
Yeah, talent
Brazil
wise,
is not letting you in, bro. They're not sending the visa because you're blazing the play.
Smash the likes for these
not a
awful
baller
takes.
though. Like, why
Smash the likes for
But
these
he's
awful
not
takes.
been good this season. He's not been good this season. Let's just be honest about it.
The only issue with Savio this season is that his finishing is not where
it's not even finishing. Well, sometimes it's poor, bro. No, some of the biggest issues is not only the goal scoring, it's also the fact that he's had poor decision making. Because this is the thing, in the Liga, he had a lot more time on the ball to think. In the Prem, bro, he's getting closed down very quickly, and his decision making in those moments has not been up to par.
Then what about that final ball though? In the final third, he's cooking, bro. Like, come on. Like,
no, he's not cooking.
He's getting for
bro.
Holland.
He's not cooking, man. He's not cooking. Stop. He's not cooking. I'm literally looking up his stats, and I know for a fact that brother is not cooking.
You don't have to look at the stats. Just watch him with your eyes,
bro. He's not.
No, because I know my eyes are telling me that he's not been that great. 1 goal, 7 assists. Come on, man. He's
RSM, what is your vote?
Man, am I really gonna have to go Cho, man? I don't want to go Cho either, bro.
I ain't going with Cho. Fuck that shit.
I'm not going Gakpo either. You know what? TJ, let's go Gordon. Let's just go Gordon. How about that? That's 2 votes, and we're clear.
All right.
2 Gordon votes, and we're clear. We're out of here.
Savio.
Will, don't be a fraud, man. There you go. Cool. Gordon.
Fraud, bro.
Savio is not a shout.
Ahmed.
You know, the Anton Semenyo shout out, it's a brilliant shout. He's had a great season too. I want to give him a big shout out there too.
Wait, who?
Semenyo, and nobody's saying that's my vote too, by the way, is Semenyo. He's been great.
You know what? We should show some love in the team season so far to players that have actually played well.
Oh, even Son's been ass, bro. This is
Antoine Semenyo, please.
Everybody's been ass.
Everybody's been awful. You know what? Semenyo is actually great. I'd actually put Semenyo.
Semenyo.
Yeah, I had Semenyo on my list. Yeah, he's going in at left wing. Go
let's
fuck
do
yourselves.
Semenyo.
Wait,
it's like we have such a good team, and then there's like a
majority of his starts this season have been on the right.
No,
apparently.
Bro, he's a left winger, man.
You know, Jacob, mate. You know, calling us wankers, mate. You know, calling us wankers, mate. Last time I checked, you're from Dallas, mate. So, did I say that around there? Yeah, thank you.
Yo, he's from Dallas. Wait, Luke is playing tonight, right? Luke played tonight, right? Or for?
I don't know if you want to be talking about if Luka played tonight.
Play the song, TJ.
Luka put up 32-7-7, man. Not for Dallas though.
Listen, man. Yeah. You got some little belt to ass action, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
I've been a Spurs fan for 20 long years, seen my share of triumphs and buckets of tears. But this year's taking it one step too far. I'm wondering if we'll ever win another spar. Hey, hey, what's going on? We can't seem to.
I need to find the whole.
I'm not respecting Dallas, bro.
Bad show.
Dallas is worse than London in terms of football teams.
It's actually kind of not.
Okay.
Iwobi's not a bad shout.
Semenyo, I like it, man.
This one of the city Iwobi. Iwobi don't even play in the wing.
Semenyo, man.
We got three for Semenyo. We're moving on.
Yeah, we're moving.
Yeah, let's go striker.
Isak striker boys.
Wood.
Yeah, it's Isak.
It's Isak, bro. It's not Wood, man.
Okay,
no. We don't have to debate. He's in the minority. You could just put Isak in there, TJ.
Wood.
Yeah.
We don't have to debate this.
He did not just throw up a W. He did not just throw up a W for Chris Wood. You're so shameless, brother.
Shameless, bro.
Oh my God.
It's Isak. Come on.
That's so ridiculous.
Let's be serious. Let's actually like have.
It's actually disrespectful.
No. I think Wood is a shout.
Yeah,
but I don't think he's
is in there. So no.
Isak is just
AMD. Why would I fight for Timber to be at left back when he's played a majority of the games at right? Why would I fight for that?
Yeah. Listen, I said Timber. I even voted
and this
Timber.
is put him in right now, Salah.
Let's
put Salah in right now too.
Yeah, just go ahead and put Salah in right now.
Put the Salah in the bag, bro. Put the Salah in the bag, bro.
Put the Salah in the bag. Yeah, fine.
Listen, Salah is not Hazard. That's all I'm gonna say, man, and he'll never be. So,
dude, that whole debate is actually pretty crazy. The Salah versus CR7 versus. I think that's absolutely nuts.
What are we doing, man? What are we doing?
You know the problem. Did you know what it is, TJ?
GNA is.
I think something that's really hurt the
Messi Ronaldo era cooked football, man.
One thing I always say, the GNA era of football has killed it. I agree with that take because you know, like we actually are losing like the ability to call players quality, right? Because like again, This is what I'm actually going to use a bet. The money ball situation, yeah, has hurt the sport in many ways because that's the amount of points you're getting per game on average, that the statistically and stuff like that is what it's hurt our sport, bro. Hazard, bro, what he did, yeah, is you cannot statistically write it down into a formula and produce its results. Generally speaking, bro.
Dude. Bro, these people would have called Ronaldinho a step over merchant, man. He did not get an insane amount of G&A. I'm telling you, these kids
hold on, wait. RSM, I just brought up Savio, and the first thing that you brought up was 1 goal, 7 assists. So you just used G&A.
No, but my point is with Ronaldinho is he had performances. Savio is not having performances in the Prem. That's what I'm telling you. That's the issue.
Are we gonna do manager?
Do we want to do manager? That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Daniel. We got 10 minutes left.
Manager's easy, bro. This Nuno Espirito Santo, bro. Simple as that.
Is it?
Who is it gonna be?
It's a lot. It's been very good.
Slot machine, bro. He don't listen. I feel slot machine gets overhyped, bro. He's
gonna match what Klopp has done over 9 years in 1 season.
That's what I'm saying.
Nottingham Forest were in relegation and now 3rd place. Nottingham Forest in relegation.
Yeah, you know what?
Ahmed, what does that get them?
Champions League football.
They've
not had that, bro.
And then,
they haven't had it since the 70s. That's true.
Okay. And then what does Champions League football get them?
The ability to maybe be. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we talking about? The ability to perhaps one day in the future be a big club again?
3 years ago.
Irrelevant.
They are also UCL heritage. They're one of the teams that have won the UCL in England.
They are UCL heritage.
Yes, they're UCL heritage.
Brian Clough, shout out.
Liverpool are about to.
Only Real Madrid. Only a Real Madrid fan will say that. Only a Real Madrid fan will say that generally.
There's a few shouts.
Only Real Madrid fan, bro. Only Madrid fan.
This is why we're never beating the Chargers.
I know it's gonna.
Hold up. For Will, the league just needs to be the top 4 teams, bro. What are we talking about, man? These guys came from literally the bottom of the league.
Hold on, wait. Nottingham Forest making the top 4 is not a bigger achievement than Liverpool winning the league. Yes, being in the Champions League is cool for them, but they're not going to win it. So all that it does is.
But we're talking about we're talking about manager. Well, we're talking about manager, right?
Yes.
What Slot needed to do was way less than what Nuno needed to do to bring Forest from where they were.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
This is the same Liverpool team that we saw.
Slot walked in and he had Salah, Van Dijk, and Alisson.
Hold on, this is the same team. Okay, wait. This is the same group of players that have only won 1 Premier League, right? This is the same group of players who last season capitulated towards the second half, right? This is the same group of players who have not looked this good in a while. Like, let's not act like Slot has not come in. Mind you, hold on. Mind you, Slot wasn't even backed. He didn't get not one. Okay, Chiesa, but Chiesa has barely played. Chiesa's not going to even get a Premier League medal.
He came into a team which had Mo Salah. He came into a team which had Quentin Zalando. He came into a team which had Alisson. He came into a team.
Okay, hold on, wait. So then why didn't Klopp win more than 1?
Klopp system. The reason why Klopp system was killing the players, bro. You can see it, bro.
One thing we're overlooking. One thing we're overlooking is also.
And have done a fantastic job.
No, hold up. Slot came into a fully built house, and all he did was feng shui. He moved stuff around so it looked better.
One thing.
Buy the materials, build the house.
Yeah, but Nottingham Forest came into the house, gave Liverpool their L, and Liverpool could not beat them this season.
Yes.
In terms of Nottingham Forest, like that's one thing to consider as well.
Well, you don't care. You're the only one who doesn't care because for you, it's the top team of the league, and that's it. That's how you view football. Yeah. Cool. The rest of us are football enjoyers, right? We don't just twerk for the one team we support.
Maresca's on the list because I wanted him to be. That's why.
Maresca's on the list because I like taking the piss.
Put him in the cage. Put him in the cage for that. Cage him.
Not in the list, bro.
Championship manager came here and got top 4 in the worst Chelsea team I've been told.
Maresca's gonna get sacked. He might be getting sacked, Maresca, bro.
Let's not take a piss here.
You see, this is your Chelsea fan. No, here's the thing. There's a few good shouts, right? You can make an argument for Eddie Howe. Actually beats Liverpool in the final and wins Newcastle their first trophy in 70 years. You can make a shout for oh my God, what's his name from Bournemouth? I'm so sorry.
Iriola.
Just because how impressive that team has been this season and how they've they've given so many big teams this season and favorites L's this season. Everyone got cherries for Christmas this season. I don't care. You can say Slot. You can say Nuno Espirito Santos. I'm not gonna be ashamed to say Maresca, but Maresca has overall had an impressive season. So
Maresca out.
Those 4 really for me, but I'm gonna give it to Nuno.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I forgot about this beauty.
Don't forget, chat. Maresca out, man. There we go. You know what's funny? TJ, just quickly, yeah.
What's funny?
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, yeah. I was saying that stuff here for banter, bro, and I think that was in December-ish, bro. And now we're in mid-March. And now we're in flipping mid-March, bro. And like, there may be a possibility this guy could genuinely be getting sacked, and the rest out is stronger than ever, bro. Like in certain groups, bro.
The fact that you even think that's crazy.
But I don't think it. I was saying that as a joke. That's the whole point. I think that's a joke at the time.
You and your track record for when managers leave this club is 0. So listen,
I told you Poch was going to leave the club, and he eventually left the club.
No,
I'm sorry.
Cool. We could do that. Yo, TJ, I'm telling you right now, Arteta's going to leave the club eventually.
Cool.
Yeah, he will leave the club. So I'm always right.
Yeah.
We all go.
Eventually,
you know eventually,
eventually, Ancelotti, he's leaving Real Madrid. And you know what, Will? On top of that, Will, you're getting a new manager one day. Cool. Predictions, top tier predictions, guys.
Yeah, I respect my predictions. Firstly, respect my predictions, isn't it? You know what I mean? British Nation brings you the real topics.
Oh my god,
guys! One day the sun's gonna come.
On that note, Slot is winning Manager of the Year in the chat. Everybody just say.
Everybody just say. It's full of Liverpool fans.
No, thank you for having common sense, chat. Thank you.
No. Okay, just go down the line. No BS. Okay, just say who you think it should be. I think it should be Nuno. Go ahead, Marshall.
Nuno.
RSM.
Nuno.
Okay. Slot. Ahmed. Maresca. Cool. All right.
Nuno Espirito Santo.
All right. No. So it's Nuno.
Ahmed is Poch.
Let's go.
Listen, shout out Poch, man. Listen, I love what he's doing at the US.
Please.
In the US, man.
Please.
Oh, big up to African Cat, man.
Big up.
Whoa, big up African Cat for the $20 super chat. He says 38 games compared to league position compared to cup final. What?
I think that's because
Eddie Howe, no?
Marshall brought up
Eddie Howe. Compared to
and
league
by the way, Newcastle's
okay.
Yeah, like Eddie Howe is a better shout.
I gotta look up. I gotta look up I gotta look up a picture of this guy. Good God. Say one second. We gotta make this real so I could post it on Twitter and be a fraud like everybody else.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I know. It is what it is.
Let's make sure we get a good image.
As my guy says, as Ahmed says, the game is the game, right?
Yo, TJ, try to find a square picture because that's good because
it's good enough.
It's good enough, man.
Yeah, I mean, good enough.
Listen, he has a distinctive bald head. You feel me? It's all good.
I mean, from far away, that kind of looks like Pep. So.
210.
No, you need to get some glasses, dude.
Why are you always talking about skin colors, RSM, man? Chill out, please.
He said always.
All right, guys, I gotta wrap this up. You guys have been so if you guys agree,
make sure to always wrap it up, lads. Make sure to always wrap it up. Listen to the word of TJ.
Appreciate it, and big up African Cat for the super chat, my guy. Really appreciate it. You now own the channel.
Yeah, man.
You now own the channel.
Yeah, man. W African Cat, bro.
Yeah, W is for African Cat.
W.
Yeah. No Chris Wood prop in this stream ever.
Listen,
stop it.
One thing that Wood does well, he wraps it up.
Okay. Well, all right. On that note, big up everybody. Go and subscribe. Hey, is that the Heart Gold version?
Well, Sacred Gold. It's like a hacked version.
Oh,
of it.
Dude, send that to me.
I got you.
Send it to me. Anyway, big up all the nerds out there. Big up the chat. Big up all the super chatters. By the way, I feel like Ahmed spent way too much time out of jail, but still, it's all good. Big up Chinlu. Big up Donna Cullen. Hold that. I wasn't in the cell for 2 minutes. Scott, big up, and of course African Cat. Big up every single time. Everybody, The panels links are in the description, every single one of them. So go over there and hit a subscribe. Also, we hit 1.7K on this channel. Really, really appreciate it. This has been an incredible organic growth that we've had over the last couple of years. So I appreciate it. We're going to be doing big things over the next couple of months to keep that rolling, because this panel deserves the audience that they deserve. We deserve hundreds of people watching this show, even though Ahmed is here.
TJ, maybe one day we'll make it. TJ, maybe one day we'll make it on a tier list, bro.
Dude, here, look. One day I will make. One day I will make it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And then RSM. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna react to it.
Let's
baby.
go,
Yeah!
Let's go.
All right, big up everybody.
I pray one day that I pray that one day I don't make that list. You know, I like this. I like being not known.
Oh my God, the underdog gimmick. Give it up.
Underdog gimmick. I love it. It must be Chelsea. We're gonna send you guys. We're sending you guys over to Flawless. Go over there and say TJ.
Hidden in plain sight.
Raid.
Like an
American Waffle raid. We'll see you next time, guys.
Peace.
Later.
You don't have the answers, DJ.
Do you have the answer?
You don't have the answer.
Tony, do you have the answer?
You don't have the answer.
You don't have the answer either.
You don't have the answer.